take another deluge.
Yeah, certainly. And here back home, we've got scattered storms in our forecast. Grab the rain gear as you get out the door. We are expecting storms to fire up during that typical time frame, late morning and through the early afternoon. About a 60% chance that you do see some of these thunderstorms. So again, it's not a guarantee you get poured on all day, but it certainly could. And so that's just how we have to do it this time of year. High temperature about 89 degrees, and that is slightly below average. That's thanks to those showers. We already have a couple showers this morning down in the coastal areas and off towards Lafayette again. This is very similar to yesterday. We're waking up. Not many of us are seeing rain at this hour, but a few down in Plaquemines Parish, seeing a few downpours travel north. They're not amounting to much of anything. And then back towards Lafayette, some heavier showers and storms forming back down south of there and down towards the Gulf. Eventually, we'll start to see more storms fire up. We warm up. Here comes the thunderstorms forming, let's say, becoming more widespread after the 10 a.m. hour and then through the afternoon. Just some scattered storms around. Main things we watch out for, just a reminder, and we say this all summer, gusty winds, frequent lightning, and the heavy rain. The heavy rain doesn't move very quickly, and that can lead to at least isolated street flooding. Looks like we're probably going to do this for several more days. I'm thinking about a 60% chance of afternoon showers and storms through Thursday, and roughly a 50% chance of showers and storms through the weekend. I don't think any day is going to be completely dry across the region. Now, you may miss the rain one of these days, but there's going to be at least a shot that you do pick up some rain. So just keep that in mind for any outdoor plans, especially into this weekend. Our temperatures stay hot. We're probably going to get a tad hotter as we head into the end of this week here, just slightly above average, about 93 this weekend. Heat index 105 to maybe 110 in an isolated location, but very, very warm, and we'll call it hot around here. Now, our weather pattern, that ridge is going to get stronger into the end of the week. That's why temperatures spike just slightly. But look at this. If you've got travel plans up to the northeast by this weekend and early next week, this heat ridge, it becomes something here, and we're talking about a substantial ridge sitting north of us. So for us, we're just going to continue with the normal summery weather, but up around Washington, New York, Chicago, these places are going to be boiling for their standards come next week. And next Monday, heat index numbers easily topping out in the triple digits around D.C., getting close to it in New York, Chicago, and I mean, you're talking about miserable weather if you don't have AC. So this is going to be a big heat ridge across the eastern U.S. Tropics still dead quiet. I'm telling you, the Gulf, the Caribbean, the Atlantic, not tracking anything. But here's something new. Tropical storm Eric has formed in the Pacific. This one's interesting because it is going to make a run at Mexico later this week. And we do have it making landfall as a cat, at least a cat 2, by Thursday afternoon near Acapulco here at south of Mexico City. That's the community that was just hammered by that Category 5 storm Otis. Remember, that blew up from nothing to a Cat 5 in like less than 2 days. So that's got their attention. That should have your attention if you do have travel plans this way. Again, they're going to start to see some rain already, but the actual hurricane itself, Eric, will move inland by Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon, somewhere around Acapulco. So that is certainly something to monitor for travel plans that way. For us, though, we're still just stuck in our hot summery pattern. We'll have scattered storms every day. Our temperatures will climb into the 90s when it's not raining. Heat index could easily top out around 108 on some of those hotter days. Our marine forecast, still just watching for gusty winds and waterspouts with storms. When it's not storming, though, things are nice and calm. High tide is this afternoon, and your low tide, it's happening about, in the early morning hours. We'll be right back.